Hello, guys. This is Kev. Yeah, past couple of days have been quite, you know, crazy with the Bill Cosby situation going on. As you know, the pop culture icon and possibly the most famous TV dad has been found guilty of the sexual assault of Andrea Constant, um, saying that he gave her drugs and then took advantage of her. Bill Cosby has been sentenced 3 to 10 years in prison. My thoughts, my real quick thoughts on this is, I don't know. I'm a little torn. I'm a little torn. I will give you my thoughts on what I observed. The a divide in the black community over it, and that's true. Black people are pretty split and saying everything from racism to deception. But I will say this: Bill Cosby. The biggest thing is that Bill Cosby was cheating, and if he wasn't cheating on his wife, he probably wouldn't be in this situation. Who knows? Um, yeah. So if he's guilty, he's guilty. He got his comeuppance. I think the divide in the black community comes up with a few things. Number one, black people's gripe, honestly, is that if you're going to convict Bill Cosby, you need to you need to do everything across the board with others. With in particular the white sexual predators that have been pointed out. Names that have been coming up is Harvey Weinstein, Charlie Sheen, Matt Lauer, Bill O'Reilly, and really, honestly, it's more than that. It does seem sometimes that white men do get a slap on the wrist, and the black perpetrators are treated harshly. Now, to say that it's just about racism, it's not just about racism. It's about letting women know that when someone does something to you, that person is going to pay for it. But in the case of Bill Cosby, it is very mixed out there. But do I think that as a community that we're being very genuine about our outrage for Bill Cosby? And in a lot of instances, I say no, no, I don't think we're being very genuine about it. In fact, how many people really give a damn about Andrea Constant for real? How many of us do? How many of us went in and day out thinking to ourselves, "Oh, I hope Andrea Constant is okay. She went through something." I don't think black people really care about her at all, and that may be wrong of me to say, but it's just my thoughts and my feelings. Growing up, I do remember Bill Cosby post Cosby Show going on a bunch of speaking tours, and I used to hear murmurs about it. I used to hear random black people talk about it, and they were very upset with Bill Cosby because of the things he was saying. Basically, here's what I got: telling black people to stop blaming the white man, and that we need to take responsibility for our own shit and stop blaming racism all the time. And there are some that agreed with him, but there were others that really took it to heart. And as always, and I don't understand why people pretend like they don't understand this. When a black man tells someone the truth, and like he's ostracized, he instantly, terribly treated like you he pissed in everybody's cornflakes because he said a few words. And everybody's against a black man like that. A coon. He a coon. I mean, I need more than that. Why are you calling him a coon? But one speech in particular that keeps coming up is the pound cake speech that people are upset about. I'm gonna play the audio of the pound cake speech, and we'll talk a little bit more when I get back. After it plays, rather. But here we go. Listen and hear it for yourself. Did he say anything off-putting to you? All right, here we go.
In the old days, you couldn't book school because behind every drawn shade was an eye. And before your mother got off the bus into the house, she knew exactly where you had gone, who had gone into the house. Parents don't know that today. I'm talking about these people who cry when their son is standing there in an orange suit. Where were you when he was 2? Where were you when he was 12? Where were you when he was 18? And how come you don't know he had a flip? These are not, these are not political criminals. These are people going around stealing Coca-Cola. People getting shot in the back of the head over a piece of pound cake. And then we all run out, we're outraged. Oh, the cop shouldn't have shot him. What the hell was he doing with the pound cake in his hand? Brown versus the Board of Education is no longer the white person problem. We've got to take the neighborhood back. We've got to go in there. It's right around the corner. It's standing on the corner. It can't speak English. It doesn't want to speak English. I can't even talk the way these people talk. Why you ain't where you is? Go wild west. I don't know who these people are. And I blamed the kid until I heard the mother talk. And then I heard the father talk. This is all in the house. Everybody knows it's important to speak English, except these knuckleheads. You can't land a plane with why you ain't where. You can't be a doctor with that kind of crap coming out of your mouth. Why can't you hit the streets? Why can't you clean it out yourself? It's our time now, ladies and gentlemen. It is our time. And I have good news for you. It's not about money. It's about you doing something that ordinarily we do. Get in somebody else's business. It's time for you to not accept this language that these people are speaking, which will take them nowhere. What the hell good is Brown versus the Board of Education if nobody wants it? I mean, this is the future, and all of these people who've lined up and done whatever, they've got to be wondering, what the hell happened? Brown versus the Board of Education. These people marched and were hit in the face with rocks and punched in the face to get an education, and we got these knuckleheads walking around, don't want to learn English. When you go to the church, look at the stained glass things of Jesus. Look at them. Not just one picture. So tell your friends, let's try to do something. Let's try and make Jesus smile. Let's start parenting. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, my honest opinion, he don't sound any different from us sometimes. You just got to filter through all of it and pick out what you want to pick out. Um, but like, was his assessment pretty strong? Yeah, it was, and I can kind of see why some people are mad about it. But think about it: how do you speak to other black people? How do you speak on your community? And then you go back and you compare it to how Bill Cosby said it. Now, I'm gonna get back to what I said in the beginning. If he's guilty, he's guilty, and he deserves to be in prison. You know, so there. Just my thoughts. Just my thoughts, real quick. Yeah, the issue with Bill Cosby is over with. If you want to sit there and talk about black male accountability, it is the ultimate example of black male accountability. A black man is being held accountable for apparently what he did to other women. So that's it. That's it. That's the end of Bill Cosby's story. It's a sad end for what how everyone had perceived him. It's a happy ending for others, just based on the fact that I would say why we are probably mostly mad is because he made a few speeches. He made a few speeches, and and this whole sexual assault thing is just convenient to how pissed off we were because a lot of people are like, well, where are those same white people he made them speeches for? He didn't make those speeches for white people, but he's now a sexual. Now he's now a registered sexual predator, so we need to be careful on that one. Um, all right, guys. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much my thoughts on it. Bill should not have cheated. If he didn't cheat, he wouldn't have got either one of two things. He would not have got, or they would have found another way to catch him. For him to be caught up. But it's over and done with. The scales of justice has tipped against Bill Cosby, and it happens to people every day in this country. And that's a shame. There's some things that definitely need to change. I think that a lot of people would agree with that. But anyway, any thoughts, any comments, or anything? Are you also upset that Bill made a few speeches? Do you care about Andrea Constant? Did Bill Cosby get what he deserved? Just leave them in the comment section, and I'll respond. I'll respond to each comment. I promise. I promise this time. All right. And if you haven't, look below your screen and please subscribe and please hit that notification bell. And I will come to you at much happier times. Just one thing I will say for black men out there: be careful. Be careful. It was like a YouTuber I was listening to last night, and he made some very good points. Stop touching each other at work. Stop hugging each other at work. Because this Me Too movement is serious. It's serious. It will take you out. I know I don't want to get caught up. I'm always careful how I act around other people. Always have been. Brothers, be careful too. All right. That's it. Have a good day.